Rockets, man. I know you really love that team and you really wanted to get drafted there. So what was that moment like, actually hearing your name called to the team that you wanted to? Because that very rarely happens. You know what I'm saying?
It very rarely happens because when you coming out of college, I looked at every team and I was like, I could do damage with the Rockets. I will fit in perfect with the Rockets. And the crazy part is when I came into my tryout, it was the worst tryout I had. I couldn't make a shot. I was sick. I was coming out. You know, the thing about me when I was coming out of college, nobody actually knew what I was. Like, is he a 3? Is he a 4? Is he a 5?
Yeah.
So I went to like 8 different teams. So it was from Denver, who had like the number 5 pick, all the way down to Indiana, who had a 13 pick. And so I was doing a lot of traveling. I was on a plane. I would get off a plane, go straight to a workout, get back on a plane, and go do another workout. So it was very taxing on the body.
Yeah.
And so when I got to the Rockets, I'm feeling like, well, I just knew I wasn't going to get drafted by the Rockets because I had the worst workout. And one of the scouts didn't like me. He said I was like, this was the funny part. He said, oh, he's terrible on defense. I'm like, I'm the best defender in the SEC. What the hell are you talking about? And so, and it was just one of those things. And when I got drafted, man, I'm like, I was so excited. I was so happy. I literally was hit in the next 2 days. You know, it wasn't like before. Like now, they send the plane for you and you go straight to. It wasn't like that. Go home, do what you need to do, and then come here. So I was like, I'm out. I wanted to be in this city. I wanted to learn this city. And I want to get acclimated to my teammates. And at the time, I was scared because that's when Dream was like, I don't want to be here anymore. I'm like, no, don't leave, Dream.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why was that? What was even going on at the time?
You know, back then when you were a big dog, they wanted new contracts every 2 years.
It was only so many for real. Yeah.
But you know what? It's because when David Robinson came in, he said, oh, I want a contract. And I think in David Robinson's contract, he had to be either second or third highest paid player every time. So he didn't worry about it. He just sat back like, oh, you get paid? My contract goes up. And so everybody saw that, so they wanted to be higher, you know, that higher paycheck.
I know Shaq was dealing with the same thing at that time, for real.
Man, Houston is my home. I don't even call Alabama my home anymore. I call Houston home.
We're glad to have you, brother. You know what I'm saying? So I want to break down, obviously, you talked a lot about those two